Good morning, students. Welcome back to online class. We are here in the maths class and we are discussing with the chapter decimals. So far, we have completed from the operations, addition, and subtraction, and we solved some extra questions like word problems and all. Today, we can discuss the next operation. What is that? Multiplication of decimals. How to multiply a decimal number with a whole number, or how to multiply two decimal numbers. We can discuss this concept in today's class. You know, multiplication is repeated addition. From the smaller class onwards we are studying. Multiplication means repeated addition. So 3 into 0.8. What does it actually means? 3 into 0.8 means we are adding 0.8 how many times? 3 times. That is 0.8 plus 0.8 plus 0.8. What we have? 2.4. If you check out the question and answer, that means 3 into 0.8 and answer you got 2.4. Here you have one decimal number and after the decimal point you have one decimal place. Here in the answer you have after the decimal point one decimal place, isn't it? Similarly, 4 into 0.06. What it actually means, we are adding 0.06 how many times? 4 times, and we get an answer 0.24. Here also when we check, here we have only one decimal number, isn't it? Here after the decimal point, how many places you have? 2 decimal places, and in the answer also after the decimal place you have 2 places. So what you understood from this? In the question, after the decimal point, how many places are there? We are having a similar answer in the decimal point, isn't it? Actually, in the case of multiplication, if you are getting a number for multiplying, avoiding the decimal point, we are multiplying the number, and once we get the product after multiplying, we are inserting the decimal point by checking out the decimal point in the given question, counting from the unit place. I'll explain with the help of an example. Here, example 15.23 into 5. You have to multiply 15.23 with 5. Here one number is a decimal number and the other number is a whole number. So here what actually we are doing, I'm taking this 15.23 number as without the decimal point. That means 1523. I'm not taking the decimal point and I am multiplying as usual multiplication. You know how to multiply two numbers, isn't it? Especially this is a one digit multiplication, so you already know what is it. So without putting the decimal point in the question, I am multiplying the given number 1523 and you are multiplying with 5. So what are you getting the product? 5 3s are 15, carry over 1, 5 2s are 10, plus 1, 11, again carry over 1, then 5 5s are 25, 25 plus 1, 26, 6 writing here, 2 carry over, 5 into 1, 5, plus 2, 7. So what you got the answer? 7615. So you got the product 7615. Now check out the question. Here you have one decimal number. 5 is not a decimal number. So in the given decimal number, after the decimal point, how many places we have? 2 places, that is 10th position and 100th position. Only 2 places after the decimal point. So in the product also, after the decimal point, we should have after the decimal point how many places? 2 places. So when you are inserting the comma, from in the product you have to count from the unit place. This is the product you got, isn't it? So what is the unit place? 5. And I said we need 2 places after the decimal point. So count 2 places. 1, 2. So after counting 2 places, we are placing the decimal point here. So 15.23 multiplied by 5, what you're getting? 76.15. Don't forget to insert the decimal point after the multiplication. After getting the product, you have to insert this decimal point because while multiplying, we are avoiding the decimal point and multiplying. When you are inserting the decimal point, you have to take the correct number of places given in the question. One more example. 2.34 multiplied by 0.06. Here both the numbers are decimal numbers. So in this case, what we are doing? Here I took the number without the decimal point. So 2.34 we can take it as 234, and 0.06 I take it as 6, because here 0 and all, whatever we multiplied with 0 is 0. So here the whole number is what? 6 only. So that other decimal point we are avoiding. Now multiplying. 6 4s are 24, 2 carrying, 6 3s are 18, 18 plus 2 20, 0 here 2 carry over. Again 6 into 2 12, 12 plus 2 14. So what you got the product? 1404 is the product. Now here when we look the question, we have both the numbers decimal numbers, isn't it? Here also we have a decimal number, here also we have decimal number. Here after the decimal point we have 2 places. Here also after the decimal point we have 2 places, which means in the product you have to add these 2 places. What is 2 plus 2? 4. Here we have total 2 places. Here we have 2 places. You have to take the sum of these places in the product. So 2 plus 2, what do you get? 4. So 2.34 into 0.06. In the product, you have to count how many places? 4 places. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So where we will place the point? Before 1. So what you got the answer? 0.1404. You know why we took 4 places? Because here it is 2 places. Here also we have 2 places. So we have to take the sum of the places. Next example. 6.87 into 32. So without the decimal point, multiplying 687 into 32, what you are getting? 7 2s are 14, 1, 8 2s are 16 plus 1, 17, 1 carry over, 6 2s are 12, 12 plus 1, 13. Then this is 2-digit multiplication. Then 3 into 7, 21, 2 carry over, 8 3s are 24 plus 2, 26. 2 again carrier, 6 3s are 18, 18 plus 2, 20. Now adding 4, 7 plus 1, 8, 6 plus 3, 9, 1, 2. So what you got? 21,984 is the product. Now in the question you have only one decimal number, isn't it? 6.87. So how much places are there? Point. After the decimal point you have 2 places. So starting from the unit place, counting 2 places, where does the point comes? Before 8. So 6.87 into 32 is 219.84. So after multiplying, don't forget to insert the point. That point should be inserted, and while multiplying you can avoid the decimal point and multiply as usual numbers. And in the product, counting from the unit place. When you are inserting the comma, you have to count it from the unit place and insert the comma. Now one word problem we can do. A packet of biscuit weighs 50.25 gram. Meera bought 15 packets for her birthday. What was the total weight of the biscuits? So here the weight of one packet, a packet of biscuit is given, and number of packet is also given. We have to find out the total weight of the biscuit. That means one packet of biscuit, what is the weight? 15.25. And how many biscuit packets she bought? Like that, how many packets she bought? 15 packets she bought. So what will be the total weight of the biscuits? Weight of a packet of biscuit is 50.25 gram. That is given in the question. And how many packets? Number of packets? 15 packets she bought. Therefore, total weight of the biscuits is what? 50.25 into 15. That is weight of one packet into number of packets. So, this is a decimal number multiplication. So, what we will do? We will avoid the decimal point and we will multiply. That is 5025 into 15 will do. And once we get the product, we are inserting the decimal point. In the question, we have after the decimal point how many places? two places. So in the answer, in the product we are inserting from counting from unit place, we'll count two places and insert the decimal point. When 5025 multiplied with 15, we are getting 75,375. So counting two places, we have 753.75 grams. So what is the total weight of the biscuit? 753.75 gram. One more question. 15 friends went out for a picnic on a bus. If the cost of one bus ticket was rupees 10 rupees 50 paisa, how much did they spend on bus tickets? So, how many friends went for the picnic? 15 friends went for the picnic, and cost of one ticket is given 10 rupees 50 paisa. What is the total money they spent? What we will do here? Yes. So how many friends are the number of friends? 15 friends went. What is the cost of one ticket? Rupees 10 rupees 50 paisa. Now, so what is the total money on bus tickets? We will multiply the cost of one ticket with how many people went. That is 10.50 into 15. So, what we are doing here, without the decimal point, we are multiplying, and in the product we are inserting the decimal point. So, when we are multiplying 1050 into 15, we are getting 15,715. Now, in the question we have after the decimal point two places. So, coming from the unit place, when we counted two places, we are getting rupees 157.50. So, what is the total money they spent? Rupees 157.50. So, in this way, when you are getting a decimal number for multiplying, if both the numbers are having decimal point, without the decimal point, you will be multiplying as usual multiplication. Then, once you got the product, counting from the unit place, in the product, counting from the unit place, how many decimal places are there in the question? According to that, you are inserting the decimal point. So, once you get the product, don't forget to insert the decimal point. So, winding up today's class, today we discussed on multiplication of decimal numbers. We solved some problems of multiplication. When we are multiplying two decimal numbers or a decimal number with a whole number, we are multiplying without the decimal point as usual multiplication, and once we get the product, we are putting the decimal point, counting the decimal places in the given question from the unit place. Copy down the notes given and attend the test paper. We'll meet with the next concept of this chapter in the next video. Thank you.